That's 8,797. 775 pounds there. That's good. There's a look on the 2 column traffic to the parking lot, 7 miles northwestbound. Radio Las Vegas approach right there on the westbound course there. Maintain 210 miles till Pindiani.
McCarran Tower, you're clear for landing. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Hello and welcome to Flight Path. I'm Chris Jones, Public Affairs and Marketing Manager at McCarran International Airport. Recently, Rosemary Vasiliadis was named Director of Aviation for Clark County. She'd previously served as Deputy Director of Aviation since December of 1997. Rosemary oversees all operations at McCarran, as well as general aviation airports in North Las Vegas, Henderson, Jean, and Overton, Nevada. She's the 11th person to lead Clark County's aviation system since McCarran was established in 1948, and she's the first woman to serve as director. We recently sat down with Rosemary and talked with her about her history at the airport and her thoughts on the future. Rosemary, tell us a little about yourself and how you got to this position to become the new Director of Aviation.
Well, I have many years in local government. I started at the City of Las Vegas in the Finance Department back in the early 80s, moved over to the County Finance Department in the mid-90s, and then came over to the airport as the Deputy Director in 1997.
And while you were in that role, you oversaw all sorts of different elements of the department while you were the Deputy Director prior to becoming Director.
Absolutely. Although I was in the same position for 15 years, truly no 2 days were the same. In all of those years at McCarran, as we grew, as security rules changed, as airlines merged, I was over those to make sure that it was implemented as best as it could be.
I know one of the areas that you oversaw in your role as Deputy Director was security, and many people may not realize that when the tragic events of September 11th happened, even though you were Deputy Director, you were really thrust into the role of Commander-in-Chief that day here at the airport because of what was going on across the country.
Yes, Chris, that's absolutely true. Our now retired director was stuck in Montreal at an aviation convention, along with many other airport directors, and I was basically in charge as the airport operator and had to go through all the different type of security mandates that we had to implement as things were going on. Airports closed, airports had to be recertified and open, and then get back to business. I am very proud to say with the team that I had here, we were able to be the very first commercial airport to be recertified because we had to be ready to get people home. You know, when there's tragedy, when there's any type of crisis, people just want to go home.
You mentioned a moment ago that you worked with our former Director of Aviation, Randall Walker. He was here in a time that really was a once-in-a-lifetime experience for this community. The growth that took place starting with the Mirage in 1989 and continuing all the way through up until recent years. We're not going to see that again. So the tenure that you were in before will be very different than your tenure, just based on what's going on in the community. What are travelers going to see that's going to be different now that you're the director versus what they may have been accustomed to at McCarran for the last couple of decades?
Well, I actually hope they don't see any difference because our mission is still the same. And what we want is the smoothest, most seamless experience. That has always been one of our goals for our customer. That's how we view ourselves. We want the customer, the passenger, to get from the airplane to their hotel room or their home as quickly as possible. And I think the difference will be, this is the first time that we're going to be able to concentrate a little bit more on the efficiencies of our operation and look at the quality of our customer service. It's always been a #1 goal, but now we're going to see how can we do it better.
Terminal 3 opened in the summer of 2012 and is the latest and most comprehensive expansion of McCarran International Airport in more than 64 years. Let's take a look at which airlines call T3 home.
Passengers running at boarding pass to take your place in line.
Terminal 3's 14 aircraft gates include 7 equipped to handle international flights, a market that has enjoyed double-digit growth in recent years. In addition, Terminal 3 is also home to several domestic airlines, including Alaska, Frontier, JetBlue, Sun Country, Virgin America, Hawaiian, and United Airlines.
Of those carriers, Hawaiian and United actually gate at the D gates. They only ticket and have their baggage claim here. So passengers flying on United and Hawaiian take underground tram to get over to the D gates to actually access those aircraft and flights.
Terminal 3 is a self-contained building with ticketing, check-in, baggage claim, security checkpoints, and gate hold rooms, all featuring state-of-the-art technology.
Well, McCarran always wants to be a global leader, and that's one thing that we've definitely done with Terminal 3 as far as technology. From all of our common use equipment at the ticket counters to wayfinding systems that we have, we also are able to accommodate self-boarding, self-luggage tagging, and mobile boarding passes. So that way, if you pull up your boarding pass on your phone, you never have to print out your pass. You can go through security and board the aircraft just with that.
The e-gates at Terminal 3 are fully common use, a technology that allows any airline to use any gate, check-in area, or baggage carousel as needed. The terminal also provides airlines with flexibility of using 2 or dual jet bridges to get passengers on and off the aircraft at select gates.
McCarran never had dual jet bridge gates before Terminal 3. Now we have 4 gates that have dual jet bridges. The airlines really like that, especially with their wide-body aircraft, because they're able to deplane and service that aircraft and enplane the passengers a lot quicker than with just 1 jet bridge.
McCarran strives to make travel through the airport fast and easy. Here's what passengers need to remember when traveling at McCarran. First, find out which terminal you'll be using before you go to the airport. McCarran makes that easy. Just log on to McCarran.com with a computer, smartphone, or tablet. Then, look up your upcoming flight using the My Journey function on the home page. The resulting search will tell you which terminal your airline uses. So make sure you know before you go next time you visit McCarran.
International travel has been expanding, and Las Vegas continues to be one of the world's most popular destinations. As a result, airlines have added service or modified their schedules to better serve their customers and provide more ways to get to Las Vegas from around the world. Let's take a look at some of the international flights available at McCarran International Airport.
Nearly 4.8 million international passengers visited Las Vegas in 2011, an increase of more than 90% from 2002. The largest number of foreign visitors come from North America, including cities in Mexico and Canada.
The Canadian market continues to grow as both Air Canada and WestJet have added capacity over the last couple of years. It's by far our largest international market.
Sunwing also serves Las Vegas from Canada with twice weekly service from Toronto and seasonal service from Edmonton. Las Vegas is also one of the most popular leisure destinations in the United States for travelers from Mexico. Carriers like Volaris, which began flying to McCarran in 2011, quickly saw the need to add more flights into the market. Only 4 months after the first flight, it added new service, a daily non-stop flight from Mexico City to Las Vegas.
Mexico is our #2 international provider of visitors, and that's air-only passengers. So the fact that we're getting more from a market that's already so strong is very valuable.
Aeromexico has also increased its presence at McCarran, adding capacity from Mexico City and Monterrey. In addition, Interjet now operates 4 non-stop flights a week from 2 cities in Mexico. In November of 2012, the company started service from Toluca Airport in Mexico City and most recently added Monterrey to the lineup. Passenger traffic from South America has also been on the rise. From July through December of 2012, 47% more people flew into Las Vegas compared to the same time period a year ago.
We've also seen the launch of Copa Airlines right on the day that Terminal 3 opened, with nonstop service to their hub in Panama City, Panama. This added some additional capacity to and from South America, where we've seen significant traffic growth over the past few years.
British Airways launched daily service from London Heathrow to Las Vegas in 2009, which proved very popular. In October 2012, the carrier once again helped travelers fly over the pond with a new route from London Gatwick to Las Vegas.
This really is an opportunity for our customers to be welcomed into a world-class facility, into a world-class city.
The Gatwick route not only offers customers increased access to London, but also offers convenient connections to other popular destinations like Amsterdam, Venice, and more.
People from Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and Western Asia can fly into Heathrow and conveniently connect on to Las Vegas.
Archifly, Condor, Virgin Atlantic, Thomas Cook, and XL Airways also provide service to Las Vegas from destinations across Western Europe, including Amsterdam, Frankfurt, London, and Paris. Thomas Cook has doubled its service since last year and now offers non-stop flights twice a week from Manchester. McCarran International Airport is also the gateway to the United States for travelers from the Far East. traveling on Korean Air, which offers 4 trips a week from Seoul. And the airline has connections to Singapore, Hong Kong, Japan, and mainland China. New international travel opportunities are possible at McCarran thanks to the new E-gates at Terminal 3. The building features 7 international gates, an expansive Customs and Border Protection port of entry, and room to grow. Here at Zero Level, there's an area set aside for an additional security checkpoint, which can be opened in the future as demand for Las Vegas service continues to grow.
Passengers using the new E-gates at Terminal 3 have many great options when it comes to shopping, dining, and other amenities. The E-gates boast a 10,000 square foot duty-free store, as well as a variety of concessions that cater to McCarran travelers. Here's a look at what T3 has to offer.
Because Terminal 3 serves a diverse mix of travelers from international and domestic flights, McCarran understands that offering high-end dining options along with fast food choices is important to providing the best customer service possible. Passengers can choose a more unique dining experience provided by several sit-down restaurants or the convenience of fast food courts.
You're going to see more higher-end dining for the international travelers that are here a lot longer with the Chop House. And you're also going to see the standard fast food items with Carl's Jr. and Burger King that the domestic passenger is looking for. So we have a nice mix to meet the broad spectrum of passengers that we have.
Village Pub, Las Vegas Chop House, La Tapenade, Dewar's Clubhouse, and Carl's Jr. are new to McCarran and serve a variety of good eats from beer-battered fish and chips and filet mignon to handmade flatbreads and flame-broiled burgers. But Terminal 3 also has some more familiar brands. Burger King, Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, Payway Asian Diner, and Starbucks Coffee are also located at Terminal 3. Recent surveys show travelers are trending more toward healthier fare, and T3 has that covered too.
You'll see more salads, grab-and-go salads now in the fast food restaurants. So there is a conscientious shift to go towards the healthier options while still providing the fast food amenities that everyone is looking for.
McCarran's E-gates have something for everyone, from passengers on the go to those with time to browse between flights. Apricot Lane Boutique offers stylish fashions and chic jewelry, handbags, and accessories. Hudson News and Gifts is an all-in-one shop for books, newspapers, and magazines, as well as snacks and other convenience items. Looking for perfume, cosmetics, spirits, and tobacco products? The duty-free store by Nuance is the shop for you. Ethel M Chocolates, Vegas Specialties, Welcome to Las Vegas, and the World of Sports round out the shopping, while Express Spa provides luxurious on-demand services including massage, skin, and nail care, and other personal grooming. Another shopping trend popping up in airports is the ability for customers to shop at self-service kiosks.
In Europe and in Asia, vending machine purchases are the norm in airports where you don't go to the counter. And so we're trending to tailor our market to the international passenger, as well as introducing the domestic passenger to new services that can be purchased.
Passengers who are new to the E-gates at Terminal 3 can easily find where they are and where these shops and restaurants are located by using these interactive displays. Or if you have a mobile device, McCarran's free Wi-Fi can connect you to our website, McCarran.com, where you can find interactive maps, store descriptions, operating hours, and menus.
While Terminal 3 passengers are enjoying the brand new building, recently completed renovations at Terminal 1 are also giving Seagates customers something to appreciate.
Passengers running at boarding passes C 1 through 30, please take your place in line.
Seagates have been in use for more than 25 years and have served as home to Southwest Airlines, McCarran's busiest carrier, for more than a decade.
Alrighty, B 31 through 60, 430 Philadelphia.
This is such an active part of McCarran that in 2008, the airport opened the C Annex Security Checkpoint, which is directly accessible from South Ticketing at Terminal 1, where most Southwest passengers check in. Now the completed renovations to the Seagates Concourse will further enhance the travel experience for these customers. New carpeting lines the walkways and gate areas, while improved lighting and new ceiling tiles give the facility an open and airy feel.
Actually turned out very beneficial, had limited impact on the customers and the employees. Well, we got a great product out of the end of it.
The Seagates changes aren't limited to aesthetics. Upgrades include a more robust Wi-Fi network, improved heating and cooling systems, and updated restrooms. New directional signs and flat-screen flight information displays help customers find their way more easily. Newcomers Payway Asian Diner and Jersey Mike's Subs give passengers additional dining choices, while the Life is Good retail store joins the list of other popular shopping options. Outside, crews replaced the older, worn surfaces with a new concrete ramp, completing the Seagates renovation. During the renovation project, several Southwest flights that would have been located here at the C gates were diverted to the B concourse, which is located just a short walk away. By working closely with Southwest Airlines, the Department of Aviation was able to minimize the disruption to our shared customers throughout the duration of the project.
C 1 through 30, please.
The C gates now have a more modern look, and the decor more closely resembles the appearance of other newer areas of McCarran. And the makeover has proven to be a passenger pleaser to the millions of customers who fly through Southwest Airlines, longtime home at McCarran.
Since the opening of Terminal 3, McCarran International Airport has been encouraging customers to learn more about the airport ahead of time by visiting our website. We call it Know Before You Go. But for those travelers who need a little help while on the airport roadways or in the terminal buildings, the airport has dynamic signage to help guide passengers. Here's more on how the signs work.
Even before customers get to the airport, dynamic signs are located on the roadways leading into McCarran. Some are new and some replace traditional static signs, which are more difficult to change. The new digital signs are easy to update, which allows the airport to provide customers the latest information in a more timely manner.
Now what we're able to do with our new dynamic LED signs out on the roadway system is to provide real-time information to our customers. Now that may be fairly consistent images or names of air carriers, or that may change. We can also provide other information related to the airport or the roadway system.
The dynamic signs are used to catch the attention of travelers looking for parking, passenger drop-off, and curbside skycaps, and are remotely controlled with an easy-to-use application on a standard computer. If there is a need for a change, designated staff can quickly update the signs from the airport or at home. One click and it's done. Inside Terminal 3, more dynamic signs with colorful airline logos show customers where ticketing and check-in is located and can easily be changed to accommodate the needs of the airlines. And interactive touchscreen kiosks like this one located at Terminal 3 give passengers the ability to locate desired services and amenities or get directions to their specific location.
1, 2, 3, do it.
A pair of LG Ultra High Definition displays were recently added to the D Gates Rotunda to help guide travelers to the correct tram and terminal. With millions of high-resolution pixels, these screens are not only unique to McCarran, but also a first of their kind in a U.S. airport.
We wanted to bring best-in-class technology to best-in-class airport.
The airport's overall dynamic and interactive wayfinding signage initiative has one main goal in mind: to help our customers get where they need to go as quickly as possible.
McCarran Airport is viewed as one of the technological leaders. We're really on the cutting edge of doing many things from a passenger processing standpoint. Whether it's the signage, whether it's the kiosk use, all of that really comes together here at McCarran. It's something we've worked very hard on for more than 15 years now, and we work very closely with our industry colleagues, both airlines and airports, around the world to stay on that cutting edge of technology.
So the next time you visit McCarran, if you need a little help finding your way around, look for one of these dynamic signs to help guide you to your final airport destination.
McCarran gained additional parking when Terminal 3 opened in 2012. Now there's parking at both Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. So which one is right for you? The answer is it depends on which airline you're using. Here's what you need to know about parking at the airport.
From short-term to valet, McCarran International Airport has more than 16,000 public parking spaces, offering a variety of choices to meet our customers' needs. The most important parking tip is make sure you know which terminal your airline uses before coming to the airport. Then follow the overhead signs to get to your final parking destination.
Drivers can find terminal information before they even get into the car. Log on to McCarran.com, then select Park, then choose which terminal. From there, all airlines are listed, showing where they're located. With that information, you're ready to head to the airport and find that perfect parking spot.
Both terminals have the same parking facilities available to them, whether it's a surface economy lot, a long-term garage parking facility, short-term parking or valet parking are available at both terminals, and they are priced the same.
Short-term parking is intended for stays of 3 hours or less and is conveniently located near the terminal buildings in the covered parking structure. For customers planning to be at the airport for 3 hours or more, long-term parking is also available in the covered parking garage next to the terminals. Economy parking is a convenient and cost-effective option, whether parking for a one-day trip or an extended vacation. Terminal 1 economy parking is located at 576 Kitty Hawk Way, just off of Paradise Road. Courtesy shuttle service to Terminal 1 is provided approximately every 10 to 12 minutes. For customers flying out of Terminal 3, economy parking is located in the uncovered surface lot on the east side of Terminal 3's parking garage, within walking distance to the terminal. Valet parking is available at Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. This option is perfect if you're in a hurry or just enjoy the convenience of simply dropping off your vehicle. Passenger pickup is also located on level 1 of the parking garages at both Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. Numbered columns allow you to designate a specific place for meeting friends and family. Choosing that perfect spot at McCarran is easy, thanks to a parking space count system which identifies how many spots are available on each parking level. The system has been a welcome addition at the airport.
We received a lot of positive feedback. Customers like that. They don't bother spending time on a particular floor searching. When they know that it's full, they go to the next available floor.
As a helpful reminder to drivers, each level of public parking at Terminal 1 is named after a famous Las Vegas hotel. At Terminal 3, to minimize the walking distance, if you're an international traveler or picking up friends or family arriving on an international flight, you should park on the east side of the parking garage designated by the club symbol. Also at T3, if you're traveling on a domestic carrier, you should park on the west side of the parking garage, designated with the diamond symbol. When it comes time to leave McCarran, the airport has a fast and easy way to pay for parking. It's called Express Exit. The process begins here, where drivers take an Express Exit ticket. Customers should take the ticket with them and keep it in a safe place.
Many customers like that. It certainly decreases the lines at the exit lanes, which was a big benefit for us. But it gives them the ability to pay at the pay station when they're done with their trip or done meeting their party and they're returning to their car.
Passengers have two options for payment. The most convenient way is to use a well-marked pay station before you get into your car. The pay stations have multiple languages to choose from, and they accept cash or credit cards and a courtesy phone for customers who need assistance. If you forgot to use an Express Exit pay station before getting into your vehicle, you can still pay with a credit card at the parking lot exit using a designated Express Exit lane. If drivers are picking up passengers, short-term parking is free for the first 15 minutes. To avoid a charge while driving through, within the 15 minutes of free parking time, drivers must insert their ticket at an exit gate, not the walk-up pay station.
McCarran's parking facilities are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For up-to-the-minute parking information, call 702-261-5122, or you can log on to McCarran.com to learn which parking option is best for you.
McCarran International Airport launched a new website at McCarran.com. The user-friendly site was designed to help customers learn how to better prepare for airport travel after the opening of Terminal 3. Here's a look at our new logo.
Travelers want to know where their gate is located and what services are available in the vicinity, as well as where to park and how to prepare for security. The new website was developed with that in mind, to lead people through the website the same way they would experience the airport, while helping travelers prepare for their McCarran journey before coming to the airport.
One of the things I like is the personalized nature of the site for the traveler. The graphics are nice, and the general design is just very nice.
The site's content was organized into 5 major categories: fly, go, park, find, and relax. The menu for fly includes an airline list, general travel tips, and arriving and departing flight information, which can be easily sorted by flight number, airline, city, schedule time, status, and terminal or gate. A smart search box provides on-the-fly filtering capabilities, which automatically narrows the results as information is entered.
The Go section here provides information about the taxis, the limos, the shuttles, driving directions, where do you drop people off, where do you pick them up.
The Park drop-down menu includes detailed rate and location information for the numerous parking options at Terminals 1 and 3, as well as details about the airport's automated way to pay for parking, and a link to the online parking citation payment system. The Find section provides links to interactive maps for locations throughout the airport, traveler information, services and facilities options, as well as technology tips, accessibility assistance, and links to the online Lost and Found. Relax highlights airport shopping and dining options with lists that can be sorted by location and include links to interactive maps where store descriptions and operating hours can be found. A smart search feature provides on-the-fly filtering for travelers who have a specific shop or restaurant in mind. Information about the Howard W. Cannon Aviation Museum, art installations located throughout McCarran, and the Kids Play area can also be found here. One of the most important new features on the site is the My Journey function. It's located here on the homepage and creates a more personalized online user experience based on the traveler's specific flight itinerary.
And that facilitates the customer, they pick a flight, and it helps them when they arrive at the airport getting to their plane, or when they get off their plane to get out of the airport, so they know where their baggage claim is, where their parking is.
Another great design feature is the touch screen-friendly interface, compatible with tablets, mobile phones, and other handheld devices. The font selection, font size, buttons, and other navigational tools and graphics were created with this in mind. The website was designed in-house by a 5-person team and is easy to update and maintain. Interactive maps give customers comprehensive information about services and amenities in specific airport locations, and because the maps were developed using existing geographic information systems technology, they are also easy to update and maintain, providing customers a great travel tool that's visually appealing and user-friendly. So before your next trip to McCarran, make sure you know before you go by visiting the airport's website at McCarran.com.
McCarran International Airport has more than 12 miles of conveyor belts as part of an automated inline baggage handling system. To help keep track of all the outbound luggage, the airport uses radio frequency identification, or RFID technology. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at how it works.
This looks like a standard paper baggage tag. When passengers check in a piece of luggage, an airline employee prints a tag with the destination airport and a barcode on the front. However, here at McCarran, the tag also has a little something extra. An embedded RFID chip and antenna used to identify and track each piece of luggage as it makes its way from the ticketing counter to the makeup area, where airline crews prepare bags for loading onto aircraft. Once on the conveyor belt, the RFID chip is quickly read from virtually any angle. In fact, the readers don't need to see anything. They simply send out a radio signal that is picked up by the RFID chip and then bounced back to the reader. McCarran International is the only U.S. airport to use RFID technology to process 100% of the outbound bags.
We need to be efficient with the bags because many of our airlines have quick turn times, and by a quick turn time I mean the time that the plane is at the gate. So we need to efficiently move the bags through the system, and RFID technology allows us to do that.
All bags are automatically screened as they are routed through places like these, called decision points. They're kind of like a traffic intersection. Depending upon which direction the bag needs to go, the computer system routes the luggage onto the correct path, all with the help of RFID tags and readers. A computer system monitors the entire baggage handling process. Airport staff also monitors the system to make sure the conveyor belts are operating at peak efficiency. McCarran's RFID system provides a more accurate read rate than other systems that depend on barcode labels and optical reading systems. Because most airports don't have RFID systems in place, McCarran's tags have both RFID chips and barcodes.
In a typical baggage handling system with optical reading, for international bags you would see somewhere between 75 and 80% accuracy. With the domestic, that climbs a little bit to about 85, 90, maybe 92 on your best day. We're getting over 99% accuracy rate with this system, which drives our efficiency.
After passing through the screening area, the bag will arrive here at the airline's makeup area. Based on the tag's unique ID, which is linked to the passenger's flight information, the system then hands off the luggage to the airline staff. From there, the bags are put onto carts and towed to the plane. The efficiency of the RFID greatly reduces the number of bags that must be manually handled. It also improves the likelihood a traveler's bag will make it to the appropriate aircraft on time prior to departure, and that means more satisfied passengers and better customer service.
Now you're ready to pack your bags and fly the skies, so have a great trip. Remember to check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, and use all the resources of our website, McCarran.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Flight Path.